Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Sioux Falls police have arrested Tanner Turkey. Turkey was wanted in connection with Tuesday's deadly officer-involved shooting.
Authorities say another person fired a gun at police. Officers shot back and killed them. Turkey then drove away.
Last night, investigators tried to stop a vehicle that was listed as stolen. After a short pursuit, police were able to make the stop and arrested Turkey. No one is hurt.
We expect to learn more information during this morning's police briefing. You can watch it live right here on KELOLAND.com starting at 10:30.
Sioux Falls police are learning and searching for another man involved in a different shooting Wednesday morning. Authorities say Elliot J. Bird stopped near Rice Street and Jessica Avenue.
We asked a few people if they were state employees. When they said no, Jay Bird allegedly fired a shotgun into the air. If you have any information about where he is, call police.
5 people have been charged in connection with the murder of a girl in Oglala, Lakota County. Investigators say 27-year-old Tyson White Plume killed the girl in February.
4 other people are accused of covering up the crime to prevent White Plume from being arrested. All 5 have pleaded not guilty. A man who took part in the 1995 murder of Mary Kay Ross will not be getting a chance at parole. Eric Kuhn, who is serving life in prison for his role in the killing, was granted a full hearing before the South Dakota Board of Pardons and Paroles. He was asking for his sentence to be commuted.
If the board agreed, it would have to recommend it to the governor, who would make the ultimate decision. Kuhn told board members he is a changed man.
I can never ask for forgiveness because this is an unforgivable crime. I'm sorry. I am really sorry if I don't get a commutation, if I don't get a parole hearing. At least I was able today to say I was sorry to you.
Did his apology mean anything to you?
Not really. Not really. He said he felt a sense of power throwing her around like a rag doll. So his apology, that's minuscule to me. It doesn't mean a thing to me.
Current and former Minnehaha County prosecutors argued that Kuhn had already received a second chance when he took a plea deal for life when he could have faced the death penalty.
Mary Kay's family says Kuhn is re-victimizing them by even asking for a commutation of sentence. In the end, the Board of Pardons and Paroles voted unanimously to deny the recommendation.
Now let's get a check of our forecast with meteorologist Scott Munt. Going to be another hot day out there today, Scott.
Oh, that it is. Even hotter for some of us tomorrow. But in the meantime, today, let's go with afternoon highs in the 80s, 90s, and the 100s. 100-degree heat will be found in south central and as well as west central South Dakota. 97 today in Pierre, 90 in Sioux Falls, 83 in Aberdeen. More details on your forecast with Brian coming up.
Thanks, Scott. Police in Huron are asking for the public's help in finding those who drove on a golf course. The department posted this video of the incident to its Facebook page. At around 2 o'clock Wednesday morning, what authorities believe is a compact pickup drove across Broadland Creek Golf Course.
Police say significant damage was done to fairways and greens. At one point, the vehicle drove into a sand bunker, possibly causing front-end damage. If you have any information about the incident or who was inside the vehicle at the time, you're asked to call Huron Police. Fair visitors are getting one step closer to the farm thanks to an exhibit at the Sioux Empire Fair.
Hundreds of visitors have been making their way through the Pipestone Discovery Barn at the fair this week. For intern Emma's Ward, it's a chance to share her knowledge from working at a pig farm with consumers.
It's just a lot of fun, and it's very knowledgeable. Like, you just get to share with everybody, and people find it interesting, and it's just so rewarding to know that what you're doing, people are interested in.
They currently have 3 litters of newborn pigs, some calves, milk cows, and chickens throughout the barn exhibit. If you're in the market for hunting or fishing gear, the Outdoor Campus in Sioux Falls has an event designed specifically for you.
The Outdoor Campus is hoping to get more people involved in hunting and fishing through its first ever gear swap and giveaway on Saturday. The event will not feature firearms or ammunition, but will include a long list of free items ranging from decoys and gun cases to rods and reels and outerwear.
People have lots of gear in their closets they don't use. They have their special things they use, but lots of stuff doesn't get used. So we asked the general public all summer long to bring it on in, and we nicknamed it From the Closet to the Field, just to get people outside and the gear back in use again.
The outdoor campus is still accepting donations for the gear swap and giveaway, which is Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather today, well, heating up certainly for the west and central. Some heat headlines actually for Rapid City today. Pace yourself in the heat, of course, with the rally going on too. It's just a day to remind you about, 100-degree heat or close to that level in western South Dakota here. And already by midday, 94 at Rapid. I think Pierre will come close to 100 and 103 there in Phillip. Now, the Northeast is a whole different story. We've had some ongoing spots on radar, a few showers here and there, and then those temperatures, the hourlies holding in the upper 70s to near 80. And we are expecting in this forecast the numbers here into Friday. Well, definitely hot in the south. We'll start off with those 70s early in the morning, and then look at this. Sioux Falls, probably at least a 93, 94 for a high tomorrow. I would say Yankton might even have to raise close to 100. So we got to get through that, and then hopefully after that, things will start to tame down into next week. 101 today in Winter, 98 in Chamberlain, 83 degrees our high temperature in Aberdeen. Your 7-day forecast, those numbers into the 80s starting Sunday. Now, at this point, we've carried a couple of these 20% chances of rain, but I think overall there will be more to that coming up as we get a better lock-in on where those rain chances will go on the map. So we've kind of spread that out through Aberdeen as well on the Sunday through Tuesday time frame. And notice Pierre, downhill. Here we go. Temperatures sliding through the 80s as we get into next week. And then at that point, too, again, northwest flow pattern should offer up at least a few opportunities for rain. It's not necessarily a blockbuster rain pattern, but it's better than cooking out and 100-degree heat. And Rapid City is also in line for that. So we should see some opportunities of monsoon moisture coming in out of Wyoming, especially the last half of the weekend. Check out more details online at KELOLAND.com.